But narcissism is something that really can only be diagnosed by a doctor, and it's a mental thing. And so when you think of narcissism, when they say lack of empathy in someone who is fully into themselves, that means I'm not trying to serve nobody. I'm not trying to give to nobody. I'm not trying to consider your feelings. I'm not trying to listen to anything you got to say. It's all about me. You need to pay attention to me. And that's a sickness. Like you can't even fathom to think about someone else's feelings and how they would feel when you're in a relationship with someone who cannot empathize with you and who cannot see certain things for what they are and certain emotions. Everyone says that women are emotional. That's true. But when you're with someone, you're becoming one with them. You're dwelling with them. And if you never can dwell with them, if you never can become one with them because they're so self-centered and they're only thinking about themselves, then that's when you're like, that's a little narcissistic. That's a little like you need to come up out of that. And when they can't do it, that you have to say goodbye.
I feel like nearly all women behave like this, right? It's very difficult to have a logical conversation with the woman, period. Most times when you have a gripe or there's some type of an issue, women are going to be emotional about it. And that's the way that they communicate emotionally. And they want us to be able to ride that wave with them, but we really can't. We can't ride an emotional roller coaster with you. We want to talk it out. We want to solve the problems. But in most cases, women are very offended by everything that you say. So it's very difficult to come to a resolution when women are behaving in that manner. When you can't even talk to them and you say, hey, listen, this is what we're trying to do. No matter what you say, they take offense to it and they think that you're trying to come at them. And I'm like, okay, well, like, are you listening to me? Are you even listening to what I'm trying to say? And they don't really care. And to me, that's a narcissistic trait right there, just by you not even being able to have any empathy for what the man is feeling or what the man is, or the point he's trying to get across or anything. In many cases, women put their emotion before everything, and that's it.
Okay. He was talking about a man. I don't know.
Yeah, no.
That's what I was gonna
we
say.
believe that women are more narcissistic.
Hey, get up on y'all ass.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. So no man ever. Right. I mean, I know a lot of men have guy friends that act like this.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and I think that a lot of I think it was.
I'm not gonna bash women like that because it's a lot of women that are narcissists that I want to get into that with. But it's like I don't see a man taking accountability for the love bombing and doing all those things, because most guys that are narcissists, they're broke men. Like those men that use their good looks to go sleep in the bed because they ain't got nowhere to fucking sleep, or they need to go get that car that because they don't have a car, so they want to love bomb this woman so he can ride around in her shit to go be with other women.
Ow. How does that make him narcissistic though?
He using his looks. He's using things that he have to get what he wants.
Everybody
isn't that what all women do?
No, but every human does.
Yeah, we know women do that. We talked about women throughout this whole segment. We talked about women, but I want to hear about men. So you never been around a friend guy because you so perfect. So you never had a friend that
who said that? Who said that?
I mean,
there's definitely been there has definitely been some men that I know. Of course, and they're losers, right? And I get that, right. But still, as a woman, for you to get with a guy like that can't even really support you fully, then that's a problem in itself, right?
And those women are insecure. They really don't have this backbone. They don't know who they are, so they get with what they can. But it doesn't take away from what that man is doing, because once he gets what he wants, or when he gets to the point of, okay, I got what I needed from her, let me go on to the next victim. Because narcissists need a supply. And most of the time, just like women, they need that supply of men to give them money to do all those things to fulfill their needs.
All right,
most men, especially broke men, they have a whole lot of supply of women that do for them. They don't have to do
Mommy 3. All right, so I want to walk through this with you. Okay. So you said that a narcissist is a guy who's broke, but he tends to use his looks to get what he wants from women, right?
Yeah.
All right. Stay right there. What percentage of women do you think use their looks to get resources out of men?
Oh Lord, here we go.
I'm just asking. I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
It's like you.
Hold on, I'm just no. I'm just asking. I know. I'm getting there. I'm getting there with you. No, I'm not trying to go to women. I'm not trying to go to women. I swear, I'm not trying to go to women. I'm just asking.
You just asked me what percentage of women.
I know, but I'm just asking. I got a point.
No, let's stick to the man first. Ask me what percentage of men. I can't even give you that because they in the hide. Most men don't want you to know they broke. They flawed you.
So all right. So the reason why I asked that question is because we know without a shadow of a doubt that majority of women would tend to use their looks to get what they want out of a man. Hold on, wait. But here's the thing though. These women are not narcissists for doing so. So a man can't possibly be a narcissist for doing the very same thing.
I think so narcissism is more, we're talking about traits of, everyone is talking about the traits of a man or a woman, but narcissism is something that really can only be diagnosed by a doctor, and it's a mental thing. And so when you think of narcissism, when they say lack of empathy in someone who is fully into themselves, that means I'm not trying to serve nobody. I'm not trying to give to nobody. I'm not trying to consider your feelings. I'm not trying to listen to anything you got to say. It's all about me. You need to pay attention to me. And that's a sickness. Like you can't even fathom to think about someone else's feelings and how they would feel when you're in a relationship with someone who cannot empathize with you and who cannot see certain things for what they are and certain emotions. Everyone says that women are emotional. That's true. But when you're with someone, you're becoming one with them. You're dwelling with them. And if you never can dwell with them, if you never can become one with them because they're so self-centered and they're only thinking about themselves, then that's when you're like, that's a little narcissistic. That's a little like you need to come up out of that. And when they can't do it, that you have to say goodbye, because you can't really be in a relationship where there's a reciprocal amount of love, care, and empathy for a person if someone doesn't even take their mind, thoughts, emotions, and spiritual, beliefs there. You just can't be in a relationship. That person needs to be single.
Yes, because I'm just gonna say this real quick on the women's side, where a lot of men marry these type of women too, where these women take you away from your kids. They don't even want you to go on vacation with you and your kids. They'll talk bad about the baby mama. Like those women will destroy you, and you'll be like, and most men, because it seems like Mr. Viral, like it seems like he don't know how to communicate with women in a way because he was going so hard, like he was going so hard about a woman not saying what he feels that she needs to say. Like the communication was off, and it seems like,
where did I stay that?
It seems, but I mean, the reason why y'all can say we narcissists because you say we break your heart and we do all that because it's the power. Y'all be so hooked off what a woman can do for you. The looks, y'all be so hooked off the looks. Y'all be so hooked off other stuff that y'all don't see the real woman like her.
I said that because of the actual definition of the word. Like if you look at the traits of a narcissist, it fits more modern women than men. This is what I'm saying. People use words that they don't know the actual definition of. It's like a trending word. It's trendy for women to say men are narcissists. But you ask 100 women, give me the definition or give me 5 traits of a narcissist. They couldn't name 5. It's just, you a narcissist.
I best believe you women know that they are. Women know. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, we know that. We established that. But nobody said anything about the actual video.
Okay, this is what I will say. I will say in 2023, 99% of people in general have some traits of being a narcissist. Mm-hmm. Just having social media alone gives you traits of being a narcissist. What is social media? What is Instagram? You post on Instagram for attention and for likes. So you're fishing for attention. It gives you like a sort of self-importance feeling, like, oh, I got a lot of likes. I'm getting a lot of attention on this video or this picture. That's a trait of a narcissist. Arrogant. A lot of guys, the more successful you get, you tend to get more arrogant. That's a trait of a narcissist. I mean, that's just humans in general. arrogance is gonna come with success. It's like the yin and the yang. Like it just comes.
I think
together.
people get away with saying trait. So you don't have to be diagnosed to say the trait. So I think trait is popular. So if you pick one thing out of the definition, you're like, oh, he must be that because he has one characteristic of that, or he displays one trait. So that's what social media gets away with. But I think you get lost when you start to saying men have it more than women or women have it more than men. It's like people have these traits, and some people can actually be in a relationship with somebody that is one. That's what what you sign up for, and you can handle that. Because some of these narcissists are in relationships and have been for like in long-term relationships. So I think if you can handle that, if you can handle a person that's all into themselves and that's something you can rock with, then you can be in a relationship with narcissists.
Yeah, have y'all ever seen two narcissists in a relationship?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
That don't last long.
No.
It don't last long.
Yeah.
Kanye and Kim Kardashian, they were doomed to fail. They are both narcissists.
You need an empath to survive as a narcissist.
Exactly.
There's a lot of people that are with women that are totally into themselves.